slept on the wrong side of my head or neck, and now it's like super janked up right here. It hurts so bad. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And today, guys, I wanted to actually talk you through some of my ride or die makeup items. That is right, guys. I know that there has been a tag that went around. I don't know how long ago it went around, to be honest. I feel like it was a few years ago, like it was a long time ago. But since I'm newer on the YouTube sphere with makeup and everything, I have not done this video yet, and I want to do it because I do have some makeup that I've used for a very long time and that I could not live without, that I use pretty much every single day. So if you'd like to see my makeup ride or dies, then keep on watching. First thing I have here is going to be a primer. I have been using this primer for a very long time. It was actually the very first primer that I ever used, and it is the one that I've used the absolute most, and it is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. I can't read today, but this is what it looks like. I've used this in a lot of other videos and it's really good. I love the consistency of this stuff and it's never really steered me wrong. I just put it, like, usually when I take it, I'll put it like here and then on my forehead, and I love how it feels like that. I've already used this much of it. Like, I use a good amount. Like, this stuff, it gets used. I don't skip out on the primer, but this is my absolute favorite so far. I do also use the Benefit Professional primer, and I do like that one as well. But this one is just, I've used it for so long, it's never done me wrong, and that rhymed, and I'm singing a song. But no, I really do love this stuff. So if you've not tried this, I would highly recommend it. Next thing I have here is also from Tarte. I have two Tarte items, and this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. This stuff is the bomb. That's pretty much all I can say about it. This is the foundation that I've used for so long. I've used this foundation, I've used the Dior Forever foundation, I've used drugstore foundations, I've used a lot of different foundations in my time wearing makeup, but this is the one that I've stuck with the longest, and it just works super well for me. I love this stuff. Here is what it looks like in the tube, and when I put this on, I do see that it is full coverage. It is a full coverage foundation, which I am very keen on. I wear the shade Light Neutral. It is a 12-hour makeup and oil-free. I do not produce oil when I wear makeup. I produce a lot of dry. So when I wear it for too long, or if I don't wash my face, I wash my face every day, but usually I have to wash it twice a day to keep from getting super patchy, because I have psoriasis. So I have it on my scalp, and also have spots like on my face, on my eyelids, sometimes on my cheeks and stuff. So I'm very dry, and psoriasis does not help. But I never have any issues with this foundation. It covers really well, and it actually seems to moisturize places that I need it to be moisturized. This does have a SPF of 15 in it, so if you are a ghostly white chick like me, then it may be able to help you with the sunscreen part of that as well. But yeah, if you have not used this before, would really highly recommend it. It's a great foundation. Next, I have another primer, but it's not a face primer. It is an eye primer. I have used this since I was like a freshman in high school. It has been like a staple of my makeup routine since I was like 14 years old. It's ridiculous. And this is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it has never done me wrong before. It really makes the eyeshadow really stick to your eyelid, and it just does not come off. So I love it for that. It does last quite some time, considering I do my eye makeup every single day. But this stuff is amazing. If you've not tried this, I would highly recommend it. They also have ones that are anti-aging, I believe, and they also have one that has like a bit of a tint to it. So if you want a more tinted eye primer, you can do that. I still think they have those. I don't think they've discontinued them or anything like that. But if you've not tried the Urban Decay Primer Potion, then you definitely should. I highly recommend it. It's been a staple of mine for a very long time. There we go with the rhyming again. Next Ride or Die makeup item is another thing from Urban Decay. We have two Urban Decay items, and this one is a very oldie but a goodie, and it is the Naked One palette. And I have gotten mine so incredibly filthy. I don't know how that happened, but it has been shown a lot of love. There's one color that I'm completely out of, and the rest of them are definitely used. They are very, very used, but this eyeshadow palette is just amazing. I've always loved Urban Decay for their eyeshadow palettes. I just got the Born to Run palette not too long ago, and this one is just so good. It has treated me right. It's never done me wrong, and this is the very first eyeshadow palette, believe it or not, that I bought with my own money. I bought this with my own money when I was like, when did this come out? 2008? I don't know when this came out. 2008? 2009? I feel like I had it freshman year of high school, but I don't know if I had it before then or not, or if I got it freshman year. And I was a freshman in 2009. I don't know. I'll have to Google it and I'll put it right here when I find out. But it was the very first eyeshadow palette that I bought with my own money, and I've used it very much. So much. I know I could have got one of my newer palettes out, like the Born to Run palette or the Jaclyn Hill or the Morphe palette. I could have got one of those out, but this is the one that I've used the most out of all of them combined still, even though I do my eyeshadow every single day. But yeah, this is going to be my next Ride or Die because it really is that great. And if you've never used this, then just go order it off of Amazon. They may not have it, or off of the Sephora or Ulta websites. It's so good. It's really good, guys. Next Ride or Die makeup item I have here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow powder. Now, I know a lot of people use the pomade, use the dip brow, but I personally never used that before. I've only used this for my eyebrows, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Here is the front of it, and here is the back. It is a duo eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, but eyebrow powder. And there's two shades, as you can see right here, this one and that one right there, and that's the one that I use. And I use this with a kind of like an angled, very, very small brush, and I just fill in my eyebrows. I'm honestly not that great at doing my eyebrows, so I feel like if I were to use the pomade or use a pencil, then I wouldn't do it right. So with this, I have a little more leeway, and this is actually, again, the very first eyebrow product that I bought myself. And I didn't start doing my eyebrows until a few years ago, actually. So I am a little late on the bandwagon with doing my eyebrows, but I have started doing them now, and I do like doing them a lot. I feel like if I don't do my eyebrows, I feel like I look weird. So I still do them, but this is the first thing that I did get myself, and I may try other things later on down the road, but this one has never done me wrong. It lasts forever, and I believe this was like $22 for these two little colors right here, but I've had this for at least 2 years, and it still has plenty of product in the thing, and it's gonna last you quite a while. So even for $22, around that, it lasts you forever. It works really well. It has a really good like stability, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't like flake off or fall off or have fallout or anything like that. It works great. So this is definitely a Ride or Die item for me. Again, I may try others in the future, but for right now, this one is the one that I'm sticking with. And the next makeup item I have here is mascara, and it is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. As you can see right here, wonderful mascara. I've used this for so long, and believe it or not, funny story, I actually used to use the Tarte's Light Camera Lashes mascara, and I used that one for a long time. I liked it, but then I switched to this one. Like, I actually got a sample of it at Ulta at some point. I got a sample and tried it out, and I actually ended up liking it a lot more than the Lights Camera Lashes, and I've been using it ever since. This is like my third or fourth bottle of it. Great stuff. If you've not tried it, then I would highly recommend it. It's amazing, and I really love that see, I'm one of those people where I like spider lashes. I know some people do not like that look, but I do. I do like that look, and it makes me look like I have false lashes on when I don't. So I usually kind of like put it on I put on a good amount. I don't put on coats of mascara. I just do one coat, but I put on quite a bit, if you know what I mean. But this stuff really does make your eyelashes longer. It separates them, makes them a lot darker, and I really like it for that. I love this mascara. They also have a waterproof one, which I've not tried because, I don't know, I feel like I've tried a couple waterproof mascaras and it doesn't really do anything, but this one I love a lot. I will try the waterproof one eventually, maybe when I go to the beach or something, but for right now I'm very happy with this one right here, and if you've not used it, I would highly recommend it. It's really, really nice, you guys. It's really good. And guys, we are coming down to our last ride or die makeup items. I have 3 right here. They are the same makeup item. They're just not made by the same brand, but they are highlighters. I love highlighters. I think they're probably my favorite makeup item except for lipstick, which I have so much lipstick it's ridiculous, and I think my ride or die for those is pretty much anything from Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star lipsticks are great. But for the last items, we have highlight, and I have 3 of them here. Here they are, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with the very first one that I ever got. So the first one I ever got is a Jeffree Star highlighter. Here is what it looks like. Let me show you the packaging first. Right here, and I got this about a year ago, and I absolutely love it. It's in the shade Jeffree right here, and here is what it looks like inside. It's absolutely beautiful, and you get so much product. I've had this for over a year, and I've barely even touched it. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, you get so much, and it really does work wonders. I've used this for a very long time. This is the very first highlighter that I ever purchased myself about a year and a half ago or so, and I have not looked back. I used it every single day for the longest time, and it's purple. I mean, I know that it's purple. I get it, but I would have purple cheeks. I was so excited to have a highlighter and to be on that bandwagon and to have purple on my face, but I did. I was so happy. It didn't bother me what color it was, but this is the very first one that I have ever gotten, and if you've not used a Jeffree Star Skin Frost highlighter, would really recommend it. They are so nice. They're really creamy. They're very, very pigmented. There's a ton in the actual thing. How much is it? 0.53 ounces, so it's over half an ounce. Like, I guess is a lot of powder of highlight, so you'll be using it for quite some time. The next one I have here is Champagne Pop from Becca, and I have got this. This one's actually pretty recent, but then again, this is the very first one that I ever got. So I haven't used too many highlighters in my time, but this one I love a lot. Now, I do know this is actually collaborated with Jaclyn Hill, so go you. And like I said, I didn't know it was a collaboration with Jaclyn until probably 2 months ago or something. I bought it because I heard people talking about it, and then I bought it not even knowing that it was a collaboration. And then about 3 or 4 days later, I was watching one of Jaclyn's videos, and she was talking about Champagne Pop, and then she was like, I know that I helped make it, and I was like, what? I had no idea. So she helped make it, so that's great. But this stuff is a bomb anyways. It's so good. Here is what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful color. I've used this in many other videos. I've talked about it in other videos. It's a great highlighter. I really, really like it, and I love the color, and Becca does an amazing job on these, and Jaclyn did a great job on this. I have not tried any other Becca highlighters, but I do want to. There was one called Prosecco Pop, I believe, that I wanted to try as well. So I may do that one later, but this one for now is so good. Would highly recommend it if you haven't tried it already. And then the last one is the newest one to me, and this one is a Maybelline highlighter, and it is ridiculous, you guys. It's a Maybelline Master Chrome by Studio Fix. This is what it looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is the shade Molten Gold, and it's stunning. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous how good this highlighter is with it being a drugstore highlighter. I've never used a highlighter that's this good drugstore wise. I think this was only like $7 or $8 when I got it, and maybe even less than that, and I'm just like shooting it out there for some reason, but I don't remember it being very expensive at all. But this stuff is amazing. You only need a few swipes in your brush, get it in there, and paint your face in highlight. It's so great. Now this one is the newest one to me. This is the one that I've had for the least amount of time, but this is the one that's left the biggest impact on me, I have to say, because these two right here, with them of course being wonderful, they're absolutely great. They are two well-known brands. Becca and Jeffree Star, two well-known brands, and so you would want them to be really good. Now with this being a drugstore brand, with this being, you know, Maybelline, L'Oreal, Revlon, stuff like that, e.l.f., things that you see in drugstores, you can never know. Some products may be really good, some not so much, you know? So when I tried this, I had not heard anything about it from anybody else. I know now that apparently Tarte talks about it all the time. I just don't pay attention. I watched her videos. I've watched so many of her videos, but I've never heard her say Master Chrome before, and I don't know why I haven't put two and two together. I don't know. But then I saw the video where she actually talked about it, and I was like, well, crap. People are gonna think that I like lied about it. I didn't, but this stuff is great. This stuff, I agree with Tati 100%. Great, great highlighter. Absolutely love it. It's awesome, guys. Like, should I just swatch it? Like, just look. From a freaking drugstore highlighter. Like, look at that. Just, that's crazy. That's unheard of. That's ridiculous. It's awesome. I'm in love. And yeah, this is the one that was the most shocking for me. But yes, guys, those are going to be my ride or die makeup items. I love every single one of these, and I hope you do too. If you have used them, then awesome. If you have not used them, then go give them a shot and see what you think of them. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. If you liked it, then please click up that like button and subscribe if you want to. Go ahead and click the bell while you're down there as well. Again, my name is Kenzie, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.